Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
And thank you so much for joining us on this Monday afternoon. I'm Kyle Bosch. Voting for a new University of North Dakota nickname is back open this week with 3 finalists now on the ballot. Student, staff, alumni, and season ticket holders are picking between Fighting Hawks, Nodaks, and Rough Riders. If one of the choices gets more than 50%, it will be the winner. If not, there will be a third and final runoff between the 2 names who get the most votes this time. UND officials say that they added the possibility of that third vote to ensure the process identifies a clear winner. Voting for the new UND nickname is once again taking place online. Those eligible to cast a ballot have until Friday to make their pick. Well, the process to pick a new UND nickname has been filled with controversy. Now there's even apparently people trying to sell their votes on Craigslist. We found at least 3 separate posts on that site, each offering to sell votes on the nickname for hundreds of dollars. One alum told us whoever posted those ads should lose their ballot. It's not just nicknames being voted on this week. People around the valley are also headed to the polls to cast a ballot on several school bond referendums. Here's a rundown of some of the biggest issues. Moorhead schools are asking for a $78.2 million referendum. People in Detroit Lakes will be voting on a $68 million plan. People in Dilworth, Glen, and Felton are voting tomorrow on a $31 million bond referendum. And East Grand Forks schools have a $20 million bond on the ballot tomorrow. To check out the full list of elections and bond votes tomorrow, we have a link posted at valleynewslive.com. Just click on the hot button. November is off to a pretty mild start, and you won't hear me complaining. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn, who has a first look at our Monday afternoon forecast.
Yeah, we've got some variable cloudiness across the area. A few showers showing up on the radar, but a lot of that not reaching the ground, and quite a range of temperatures ranging from the low 40s up north into the mid 60s south. 43 at this hour up in Langdon, also 43 in Roseau, 49 here in the Fargo-Moorhead area off to the west, 60 in Jamestown, 64 mild degrees in Sisseton. On the radar, there are those few showers, but again, a lot of this not reaching the ground, but down the southern valley, down towards the Hankinson area, over towards Fergus Falls, you may see an isolated shower or 2 in the next hour or so. Over also up towards Baudette, Bemidji, may see an isolated sprinkle. All in all, this activity will continue to push off towards the east. We'll see some sunshine. Many areas will see a lot of sunshine this afternoon, and that'll help warm us on up into the 50s and 60s. It's going to show you the first couple of days, the 2 nicest days on the 7-day forecast in terms of temperatures. Some low 60s over the next couple of days, but we do have some more November-esque weather as we head up to the rest of the next 7 days, and we'll show you that coming up in just a few minutes.
It was only a matter of time.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Robert, thanks. A protest is planned today in Minnesota against the proposed expansion of the Enbridge oil pipeline. Members of the Duluth and Superior communities will be calling on elected officials to stop that project, which would carry oil through North Dakota and Minnesota to Superior, Wisconsin. Protesters also plan on demanding that Enbridge consult with tribes who would be impacted by the pipeline. The protest today is the latest in a line of protests that have been held throughout North Dakota and Minnesota since the plan was proposed. No snow on the ground just yet, but you will want to make sure your car is not parked in the wrong spot tonight. Fargo's winter parking restrictions are now in place in parts of the city. The areas are marked, and it means no parking overnight Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Sunday on avenues, and no parking Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday on streets. The parking ban is in place from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. and lasts through April 15th. Call it an excuse to eat cake, like any of us really need one. Time to wish the Dakotas a happy birthday. Today marks the 126th anniversary of North and South Dakota becoming states. President Benjamin Harrison signed the Proclamation of Admission on this date in 1889. The third enrollment period for Obamacare is now underway, and many people are getting hit with some sticker shock. Premiums are going up an average of 7.5%, but they could be much higher depending on where you live. Analysts say market consolidation and rising drug prices are partly to blame. There might be some good news, though. An email sent out by the Government Health Care Service says 8 out of 10 people who enroll in a plan will qualify for some financial help. The first victims of Saturday's deadly plane crash in Egypt return home to Russia today as investigators try to piece together new clues about why that plane went down. Tina Kraus has the latest from London.
U.S. intelligence sources tell CBS News the Russian jetliner that crashed in Egypt was likely not shot down. While some sources are not ruling out a possible bomb on board, the U.S. Director of National Intelligence says there's no proof that terrorists are to blame.
We don't have any direct evidence of any terrorist involvement yet.
Russian airline officials contradicted Egyptian reports that the pilot requested to land at the nearest airport because of technical issues. Metrojet bosses say there was no mechanical trouble or pilot error and insist some kind of catastrophic event caused the plane to dive into the Egyptian desert, killing all 224 people on board. Relatives broke down as the first bodies were brought back to St. Petersburg Monday. Passengers had sent these vacation photos before boarding the plane from the resort town of Sharm el-Sheikh Saturday. The jetliner broke apart in midair about 23 minutes into the flight. Investigators hope the black box flight recorders hold the clues they need to solve the worst air disaster in Russian history. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
Egyptian officials and aviation experts have dismissed claims from Islamic militants who say that they shot down the plane. Experts say that ISIS does not have the missiles capable of reaching a plane flying at 31,000 feet. Well, we had a pretty good idea about how you felt about refugee resettlement in the Fargo-Moorhead area, but we wanted to know for sure, so we commissioned and paid for a survey. Coming up tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, we'll take a deep dive into that topic that's quickly becoming a defining issue for the field of 2016 presidential hopefuls and has direct effects on us here in the Fargo-Moorhead area because we are a major resettlement area. Everyone from lawmakers to school officials and police have to make decisions about the dozens of adults and children who are coming to our community. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric has uncovered what you really think about refugee resettlement, and you can see it tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10. Coming up on your news at noon, we'll tell you just how early on children are being exposed to technology. But next, meteorologist Robert Hahn is back in with weather to plan our Monday and a look ahead to maybe some more wintry-like stuff coming later this week.